Welcome to the 5th tutorial on living the Christian life. We will look at different Christian celebrations, why they are celebrated and how they are celebrated. Christians use celebrations to remember and give thanks for the most important events in their faith. Can you think of any examples of Christian celebrations? Which ones are a time for rejoicing and which are times for quiet reflection? Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus. The angel Gabriel appeared to Mary, who was a virgin, and told her that she would be the mother of God's Son. She traveled to Bethlehem with her husband Joseph for a census. She gave birth to Jesus in a stable and was visited by shepherds and wise men, or kings. The season of Christmas night runs for 12 nights after December 25th to the 6th of January, which is when Jesus was shown to the wise men. This time is called Epiphany or 12th night. Christmas shares much in common with other festivals at that time. It is just after midwinter when the sun begins to shine more and the days grow longer. It is near the winter solstice, when mistletoe was seen as a sign of God's blessing. Holly, also a Christian symbol, was used by ancient people as protection from evil. Christian churches hold special services, including carol services and a vigil before Christmas. A vigil is staying awake at night in order to pray. Midnight Mass happens on Christmas Eve as well as services on Christmas morning. This might include a nativity play. Nativity means the birth of someone and children act out the story of Jesus' birth. Advent starts on the Sunday nearest November 30th. It marks the start of the Christian year and is a time of preparation for Christmas. On the first Sunday, Christians light one of the 4 candles on Advent wreaths. On each Sunday leading up to Christmas, another candle is lit. This symbolizes the light of Jesus that is about to come into the world. Holy Week is the week just before Easter. It is the final week of Lent, the 6-week period when Christians pray, say sorry, try to make amends for their sins, fast and give to the poor. Palm Sunday remembers Jesus' arrival in Jerusalem on a donkey. He was greeted by huge crowds laying down palm leaves, which fulfills an ancient prophecy that the Messiah would arrive this way. Today, Christians receive small palm crosses to remind them of the prophecy and the death of Jesus. Holy Monday remembers when Mary anointed Jesus with oil at Bethany as a sign of God's approval. On Holy Tuesday Jesus predicted that Judas would betray him and that Peter would deny that he knew him 3 times. On Holy Wednesday Judas arranged with the high priests to betray Jesus. On Maundy Thursday the Last Supper took place. Maundy means commandment. Jesus washed the disciples' feet as a symbolic act to show that people should be humble and serve others. They also ate bread and wine to symbolize Jesus' sacrifice. Jesus was crucified on Good Friday. Christians reenact what happened leading up to the crucifixion or take part in processions. Jesus went to hell on Holy Saturday and preached to the dead. In the evening, many Christians hold a vigil. Easter Sunday celebrates the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. He had been buried in a tomb with a big stone across the entrance. Mary Magdalene found that the stone had been rolled away on Sunday morning and the tomb was empty. Jesus had risen. St. Paul wrote to the church in Corinth to discuss the importance of Jesus' death and resurrection, as it proved that he was the Son of God. Christians celebrate this on Sunday by going to worship services at church and praising Jesus. In the exam you might be asked to outline 3 features of Christmas for Christians, or to argue for and against whether Easter is the most important festival for Christians. In summary, Christian celebrations include Advent, Christmas, Holy Week and Easter. Celebrations help believers to remember the importance of events in Jesus' life, feel closer to God and understand more about their faith.